In the 1930s, Charles Lindbergh had become world famous for being the first pilot to cross the Atlantic Ocean non-stop from New York to Paris. This event took place in May 1927 in the Spirit of St. Louis. In 1933, Charles Lindbergh and his wife Anne flew from New York to Newfoundland, then to Europe via Labrador, Greenland and Iceland. Here we see the Lindberghs landing at Vlieghaven Schellingwoude near Amsterdam. After visiting several European cities, as far east as Moscow, they flew down the coast of Africa and across the Atlantic to South America. They flew down the Amazon and then back north to New York. The trip covered 30,000 miles, 4 continents and 21 countries. This picture depicts the route of their flight. The name of their plane was a Tingmissartoq, which means one flies like a big bird in Eskimo Inuit. The type of plane was a Lockheed Model 8 Sirius waterplane. The Lindberghs are among other met by the famous Dutch flight pioneer Anthony Fokker and his wife. Anne learned radio procedures, Morse code and celestial navigation. When asked about the potential dangers of the flight for his wife, Charles Lindbergh replied, "But you must remember she is crew." According to the Pioneers of Flight website, the Lindberghs' 1933 survey flight from New York to Europe was critical in planning commercial airline routes. Pan American Airways, Imperial Airways, Deutsche Lufthansa, KLM and Air France collaborated on a study of international air routes. This website also states that the Lindberghs were meticulous in the preparations for flights over 5 continents. While fuel and oil were stationed and lodging and meals provided at planned stops, they slept in the aircraft and ate canned rations when necessary. We must be prepared for a forced landing in the north, where we would need warm bedding and clothes, and in the south, where we ought to have an insect-proof tent, and on the ocean, where we would need, in addition to food, plenty of fresh water. And we must not exceed our limited weight budget. Every object to be taken had to be weighed mentally as well as physically. Sometimes the Lindberghs spent the night on the Tingmissartoq. Lindbergh stated, "Our equipment, neatly packed on the floor in layers according to degrees of softness, made a comfortable bed. First the oars, then the toolkit and spare parts of the engine, the cans of food, the bulky canvas bags of emergency equipment, the rubber boat, the tent roll, extra coils of rope, next our parachute packs, then our blanket rolls, our 2 flying suits for a top mattress, and lastly the sleeping bag." According to this route map, the visit to the Netherlands occurred on the 2nd of November 1933, when the Lindberghs arrived from Paris, and the visit lasted until 7th of November, when they departed via Rotterdam Airport to Geneva, where they landed on the 8th of November 1933.